like that. Let's see what Caroline Sunshine has to say about all of this. So she's the Deputy Director of Comms at the Trump campaign. Caroline, so great to have you this morning. The corporate media is shilling for Kamala, but 1 billion live streams is a lot bigger than whatever they get in the corporate media anyway. Their numbers are abysmal, and they have been ever since they really stopped having surrogates like you on any of those leftist corporate media outlets, and completely stopped giving the other side, not even able to point out what they played in their own SOT, Caroline, that President Trump actually threw a little compliment the way, at least to the artists of the Time magazine thing, saying Kamala looked anything. I mean, even using the word Kamala and Melania Trump in the same sentence is an aberration, in my opinion. But that was nice of him.
Wasn't it? And, you watched the 2-hour stream. Kamala Harris couldn't do that for 5 minutes. And, of course, the other fact is the liberal mainstream media will not force her to do that for 5 minutes. They will not force her to sit down and do a tough interview or do a press conference like the one that President Trump did this past week for over an hour, or any and all of the above, because they are complicit, just like they were complicit in covering up Joe Biden's cognitive decline. They, too, know what you and I both know, which is that if Kamala Harris has to sit down for more than 2 minutes without a teleprompter, things are going to go south really quick. So they have the power to make her sit down, take the tough questions. They could boycott her coverage. They could do all kinds of things. And they won't do it because, as of course we know this, we've known this for a long time now, right? When you run as the anti-establishment candidate for president, as Donald Trump has ever since he came down that escalator in 2015, you're not just running against the Democrat nominee, you're always running against the liberal mainstream media and the swamp apparatus that chooses their candidate and does their bidding for them. But the liberal mainstream media, as we all know on this network, has not been trusted by the American people for so long. Every day their credibility declines. And you watched those headlines after that stream. Oh my gosh, it was like a bunch of jealous mean girls who were sad that the attention wasn't on them, that somebody was taking their attention and their views. But if the liberal mainstream media wants their credibility back, they can return to being unbiased and fair in their coverage. I will not hold my breath for that. In the meantime, Donald J. Trump will continue taking his message anywhere and everywhere and keep raking in billions of views. Because as we saw, and I love what Elon Musk said at the end of that interview, he said, or during that interview, he said, they came for your life and now they're trying to come for your dignity. He goes, I'm more moderate, I've been more apolitical, but I'm doing this tonight because I want people to give you a chance. I want people to see an unfiltered version of you. And as we all know, when people see that unfiltered, unbiased version of President Trump, boy, do they like what they see. All of his many sides. He's so dynamic. So we're going to keep doing more of that. And I guess we're going to see more liberal tears coming out of the liberal mainstream media.
And so authentic.
Yeah,
so authentic.
for sure.
Yeah.